Hi everyone, my name is Reni, and I'm just going to briefly share about what our team did in Texas. When we all signed up for this trip, we all thought we were going to be helping to rebuild in Galveston, but God had different plans, like Pastor Carr shared, and we were able to make makeshift homes for Haiti. And these homes had 2 bunk beds, and you could fit about 4 people in each. And when we landed in Texas, we were connected through Times Square Church with Somebody Cares America, and they connected us with Foursquare Church and Camp Good News, who were the ones who hosted us there. And they also connected us with Core Alliance, who were the ones involved with making the homes for Haiti. And when we were building these homes, we didn't know if we were going to be building outside or inside. And we got there, and it was an abandoned sporting goods store, and it was pretty big. And there was stuff already made, and everything was all set out for us. There were stations set out, and there were 5 basic stations there. There was the floor, the 2 side walls, the left and the right, and then the back wall and the front wall. And we were able to make about 6 homes. And I remember the first day we went to build these homes, Pastor John of Foursquare Church, he told us to be careful. He was just saying, be careful with the nail gun. If you shoot it in the wrong way, it can go through your hand or break a bone. And I'm like, little by little, fear started to come into my heart. I'm like, and this is not what I wanted to hear. And then he started talking about the saw, and he was just like, if you're not careful with it, you can saw off a couple of your limbs off your fingers. He's like this, and I was like, oh. And then he started talking about how they had a guy once working on a roof, and they had a fatality. I was like, this is not what I wanted to hear right before we were going to start building. And then it was even much worse when Tom, our instructor, showed us how to use these tools. He showed us how to use the nail gun first, and he shot it, and it was so loud. I mean, I was just like taken back by it. And then every time he would shoot it, I would be in the opposite direction, and I would just walk away because I thought the nail would come towards me. So I was afraid. And then he showed us a saw, and I was like, I didn't want to use that either. And then he went over to the hammer and nails. I was like, oh, I can use this. This is what I came for, to hammer nails in. I was like, And then all of a sudden, our team breaks up into groups, and half of our team goes to the hammer and nails. And I was like, this is what I wanted to do. And then two of the ladies went to the saw, and I was like, I don't want to do that. And here I am. I'm stuck with 2 of the guys, and we're with the nail gun. I was like, what am I going to do? I can't just stand here and just look at everybody working. I paid for this trip, and I took out time from work, and I just stood there for like a couple minutes, like, what am I going to do? And then I don't know what I did, but I just saw that nail gun on the floor. I picked it up, shot it once, and then after once, I shot it again and again. It just got to the point... It just got to the point where I just got addicted. Like, it was just exciting. And then not only was I able to use the nail gun, but I was able to use the hammer and nails and the saw. So God just really took that fear out of my heart. And it really shows you that God can use anyone. Doesn't matter how big, how small, how tall, how short, skilled or unskilled. I had no skills. And look at me. I'm not really that big. I'm pretty small myself. So... But, when I signed up for this trip, all I had was an open mind and a willing heart. And God, he just took these hands and these feet, and he made them work. God bless you guys.